utilizes cutting-edge science and engineering to develop cell-based products that advance global well-being and sustainability, effectively leading a biotech revolution. And today we're here with Lior Raviv, the Chief Technology Officer, to talk about the company's patented 3D cell expansion system known for its accuracy, scalability, cost-effectiveness, and consistency, and how it addresses challenges ranging from medicine to climate change to food scarcity, even animal cruelty. So a kind of amazing range of applications there, Lior. Welcome. Great to have you here.
Great to be here. Thank you.
And one of the main challenges of cell expansion is the scalability. So how does Pluri's technology address that challenge?
So what we discovered, again, mimicking nature, that if you look on like animals or human body, we have this huge pump called the heart, which transfer a lot of blood through the body, and you have like blood pressure, which is high. And when you scale up systems, you need to put a lot of power in order to mix everything. You need to create the environment which will be homogenized. And when you take a bioreactor and you scale it up, you need to put a lot of forces inside the solution, inside the suspension, in order to mix everything up. And this is harmful for the cells. Then you look on what nature's done, and you see how we are organized as animals and humans, and you see that we have this pump, but we also have, organs. And between them, we have connections of blood, which the blood pressure reduces until it gets to the organ. And everything is all about shear forces. So what we discovered actually is that the way we designed the bioreactor, this 3D structure, the scaffold, actually allows us to grow the cells in very low shear. And based on that, we were able to build systems that actually can scale up, but preserve low shear forces on the cells, allowing them to grow in a more natural environment as they used to in the source.
Yeah. How does the cell expansion technology applied across different sectors? I mean, for example, Pluri has regenerative medicines in development, but then also there are subsidiaries developing cell-based coffee, things like that. So how do you use that technology and apply it to different areas?
So again, we started from human cells. We started actually from placental cells, and we built a system for that, trying to mimic the human body. What we discovered over the years, that the same structure, if you look on, like, let's say, animal body, it's not that different. We tried taking animal cells, putting them on the scaffold, changing the environmental parameters, so pH, different temperatures, but the same structure of the systems, and we saw that the cells actually grow well. And they grow well because they grow as a tissue, as they mimic the nature. And then we said, okay, let's try growing plant cells. And again, we discovered that the same structure of low shear 3D structures allowed us to grow plant cells very efficiently. And another feature that was done in the last few years was changing the scaffold materials to something that could be eatable. So we started with scaffolds that are relevant for pharma, where we need to harvest the cells from the scaffolds. But then when we saw all the sustainability issues and food crises, we said, okay, maybe we can preserve the same structure of scaffolds, but change the material to be something that could be eatable, like proteins or sugars or many other elements. So now we can grow tissue structures on a scaffold, and actually we don't need to harvest the cells. We collect the entire thing. And this is actually, if we talk about animals, so this is actually meat that grows inside the bioreactor. Yeah. And this allows us to expand for different fields.
For different applications. Now, Pluri recently launched a CDMO vertical. So first I want you to explain what that is, and then how did Pluri and its partners leverage the technology to advance cell and gene-based medicines and other cell-based products, and how will you scale that up as partnerships increase?
So a CDMO is basically a contract development and manufacturing organization, allowing us to approach new companies with new and innovative ideas and sharing our know-how in the field. So we are a company that in the cell therapy field, we had products, we had the opportunity to take products from discovery even up to phase 3 trials, the last phase of proving a product. So we have a lot of know-how on how to do things and the scalability and the technology to support this.
Interesting. And as the global population ages and increases, we will need medicines and healthier foods, more sustainability. How is Pluri addressing those issues?
So what we learned in the last few years, again, that our technology is very scalable. but actually requires much less investment in infrastructure, much less investment in space. So from a smaller bioreactor, you can grow a lot more cells or a lot more cultivated product, either plant or animal-based products. So our technology allows us to produce more in less space, opening this sustainability issue and in growing these cultivated products, and also do it in a very cost-effective way.
Oh, very interesting. You're doing some really cool things at Pluri. So,
Thank you.
Lior, thank you so much for coming and explaining this.
I enjoyed it very much. Thank you very much.